I did 20 years in prison, 12 years administration segregation. I hadn't been in trouble in 4 years. I wasn't talking to nobody, Your Honor. I respect the judge. My mother was Air Force pilot, probation, plea bargain, bargain.
I'm going to do a referral to Esperanza Court based upon what I've reviewed in the PSI report. Now, here's the thing. You have issues going on with you. She didn't want to do it. She'd rather just go to prison, and everybody can present whatever evidence they wish to present.
This woman came into Judge Boyd's courtroom facing up to 10 years in prison for a repeat assault charge while already on probation. She thought she'd be walking out the same day, no big deal. But when Judge Boyd brought off the sentencing, you could see her whole attitude shift. Reality really hit hard in this one, and she looked like she couldn't even believe what just happened. She went from smug to speechless in seconds. Let me know what you guys think of Judge Boyd in the comments. Let's go ahead and dive in and watch.
And are you Miss Morgan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right.
I got a little sore throat because the air conditioner over there in my dorm in 2 Bravo is freezing cold, and I'm sorry, my voice is low. I wasn't talking to nobody, Your Honor. I respect the judge. My mother was Air Force pilot, 97-286, even though I broke the law before her. I apologize.
Oh, your apology is accepted.
It's horrible conditions.
Yeah. All right. So here is my question. Defense, have you had a chance to confer with her? She said that she was hearing voices or.
I take medication. I take Giodon.
All right. And
Yes.
do you believe she's currently competent?
I do so believe, Judge. I did speak with Mr. Saldana, and he expressed that his intention to go forward with this plea and Ms. Morgan's intention to go forward.
All right. Ms. Morgan, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Natasha Elizabeth Malloy Morgan, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Morgan, if you were released, where would you be living?
I was gonna go to the Hayden, while you was gone on a vacation. I seen Judge Hahn, I believe her name is, on May the 17th, Your Honor. And she had asked me the same question that you asked me.
All right. That would probably be Judge Her.
I'm sorry, I knew it was
No problem.
age.
All right. So with regards to your mental health issues, do you have a doctor that you see when you are not in custody?
No, I'm gonna roll in the Medicaid Superior and AMCON insurance. They have Central Meds up there, but they have Center for Health down the street that they have a psychiatrist there that will be available to give me my psychiatric medication. Release if you decide that it's in your favor, in your judgment, to release me on the 10 years of probation, plea bargain, bargain. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And state you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. She's going to be on the MIC caseload,
Yes, Your Honor.
and that's based upon the evaluation that the court has seen. I'm going to ask for a trauma assessment, and I'm asking for that based upon what's in the PSI report. There's to be restitution, if any, to Jerry, Jeri Brown. I'm going to do a referral to Esperanza Court based upon what I've reviewed in the PSI report.
So if you couldn't already tell, this woman's not just facing legal trouble, she's got serious mental health issues too. She's schizophrenic, and you can tell she doesn't fully grasp what's happening right now. She acts like she's totally fine, but the court's pushing her towards Esperanza Court, which is a program specifically for people with severe mental conditions. It's just wild to watch because she genuinely seems shocked she's even being considered for it. That look on her face says, why me? But the answer is pretty obvious here. The court's already been patient, but this is her last shot before serious prison time. You could just tell she thinks this is all one big misunderstanding, but the court's not playing games anymore. Do you guys think she deserves the full 10 years? Or is this program the wake-up call she needs?
If she's not accepted into Esperanza Court, then we will, that'll be the first one. If she's not accepted there, then we'll try felony drug court. The reason why I'm suggesting these, now, here's the thing. You have issues going on with you. I'm reading the PSI report. I've read the PSI report. I've seen your diagnosis. Going to Haven Hope is not the best place for you. You need a place where one, and these programs that I'm recommending to you, they're all outpatient programs. But you are going to be in custody for the weekend. Felony Drug Court and Esperanza Court, they will send someone over to interview you Monday or Tuesday. And if you're accepted in those programs, you'll probably be released on Wednesday and you'll be released to be in their program. What I can tell you is Esperanza Court and Felony Drug Court, they'll be able to help you with housing. They'll be able to help you with any mental health issues, and that's what you need. You understand? All right. And they will do it by next week. It will be done. It's not going to be done. Well, there's still a strong possibility they may be able to see you this week, but because of the holiday, it may not be 100% this week, but definitely by the following week. And counsel, if it's not done by Tuesday of next week, just come back in and we'll have it brought over and I'll do something else.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you need to be open and honest with them. You understand? All right. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. There's to be proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order anger management. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I wanted to ask you, am I allowed to speak?
Sure, yes.
I don't understand, I've been in psychiatric care since the age of 9 years old, state of Oklahoma
Mhm.
and in Texas. And I just don't see how psychiatric, I mean, like everybody wants me to take medication, it seems like, for issues. But, you know, I did 20 years in prison, 12 years administration segregation. I hadn't been in trouble in 4 years. And 2 of them imprisonments was on false allegations. And then on this one, I mean,
Well, here's the thing. Let me explain something to you. So with regards to medication, if the doctor says you don't need medication, if the doctor says, she just needs therapy, then that's what we'll do. But what I'm reading in the TAP evaluation, it states that you're on medication at the jail.
yes,
So,
yes, ma'am. I do take the medication in jail issues, but I do know within my rights as the state, I've been to Sasho, Chandler, Laurel Ridge, I've been to mental hospitals. Like I said, state of Oklahoma, my mother was military, I was myself in post Oklahoma. If that's the court order, I mean, like medication, I don't use drugs or alcohol or anything
well,
like
this is
that.
what I can tell you.
Yes,
Legally, with medication, if you choose not to take the medication, what's going to end up happening is you may or may not decompensate. If you decompensate and become incompetent, they are probably going to take you into custody because this is considered a violent offense. And then they will seek to help you regain competency. And if they determine that medication is what will make you become competent and you choose not to take it, it will go before a judge. And then when it goes before that judge, they'll have a hearing on whether or not medication is to be forced.
So what do you?
And here's the thing, you'll have an attorney to represent you at that hearing. I'm just giving you these rules and I give people conditions. You have a choice. You can follow them or not follow them. That is completely up to you. And of course, there are consequences when we make certain choices. All right. Good luck to you.
All right, so we're jumping ahead about 6 weeks, and shocker, she's still not taking this seriously. The judge is now trying to get her into Esperanza Court, which is way stricter than the soft program she was originally wanting. I mean, she's clearly not happy about it, and honestly, she acts like following rules is optional. I mean, if you didn't know, outpatient means frequent check-ins, random drug tests, and tight structure, and one slip means back to prison. And watching her reaction, it's like she's just now realizing this isn't a game. Her attitude hasn't changed at all, but the judge's patience is wearing thin here. I mean, you could almost feel it in the room. But what do you guys think? Should the court keep giving her chances, or is it time for real consequences?
With regard to the non-enrollment in the Esperanza, Judge, I believe my client was a little bit confused because she was under the impression it needed like to be a prostitution or a drug charge. Now, I told her that that's not necessarily the case. If the Esperanza court assesses her and they feel that she does meet criteria, then she would need to do that program. I did speak with the Esperanza court caseworker, Ms. Benavides. She did state that they attempted to do an assessment, however, that was cut short, but that they would not mind doing an assessment now that my client knows more about the program and to be able to give them a better look as to whether she meets criteria or not, that they can meet with an assessor either tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know why I should give her a chance to do that. And this is why I'm saying that. When we were here on July 2nd, here we are in August, I ordered that she was to be assessed by a Esperanza court. I don't know why people think, and I'm speaking in general terms, why people think when I order something, their option is, oh no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. The word I received back from Esperanza court, I believe, is she didn't want to do it. She'd rather just go to prison.
I think it was just be continued to be allowed to do her probation. I know that she was released and checked in and did her orientation.
I wasn't released. Excuse me, Your Honor. Can I please have permission to speak, Your Honor?
Sure, you can speak. You can explain to me why you didn't follow the
That was
court's
July
order.
16th, ma'am. When I seen you July 2nd, I've been over here 11 times. You explained to me that you would grant me the 10-year probation. You asked me where I was gonna go. You said you wanted Esperanza. I have the probation papers in my dorm that you wanted me to go to Esperanza Drug Court, Your Honor. On July 16th, I was pulled out. I'm not, like I said, I was Corpus Christi area when I was arrested, when I did my 20 years of prison. I'm not aware of the San Antonio Drug Court, never been to it.
No, but here's the thing.
I did it on July 16th, ma'am. They took me to Esperanza.
Understand.
I did the whole interview for an hour.
And you said,
No, I did
I
an
don't
interview.
want it. No, you said, I don't want Esperanza court. Did you not say, well, counsel,
Judges,
I will tell you this. There's a motion to revoke that's been filed. I'll hear the motion to revoke and everybody can present whatever evidence they wish to present.
Your Honor, if she does not meet criteria, then she would not be able to do the program as well. And that's what we believe is that she does not meet criteria for the
No,
program.
she said, my understanding is, and this is from probation, that she did not want to be in Esperanza court. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to have a hearing on the motion to revoke. Everybody can present whatever evidence they want to present, and then the court will make a decision on whether or not to revoke her or whether or not to continue her. And Mr. Munoz, I'll give you time because I know you've been appointed to the case. So I will give you time. We can set it for a contested hearing. And if it's not contested, then it's not contested.
Correct, Judge.
And if you want to bring people from Esperanza court to come over on her behalf, I'm willing to hear it.
How much time is the court thinking about resetting it to?
How much time are you requesting? Of course, you know, a minimum 10 days, but how much time are you requesting?
2 to 3 weeks, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, can you recall it in 3 weeks, please, for a contested? All right, September 12th, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, that will work. I imagine that the CLO has a copy of the motion to revoke for me.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. So we'll be back on September 12th for a contested.
Now we're at the final hearing here, and this one's the decider. Prison time, Esperanza court, or deferred adjudication. And you can just tell the judge is weighing everything she's seen so far. Because this woman's record is pretty messy. And not only that, but her behavior's all over the place too. I mean, at first she came off smug and entitled. But the more you kind of watch her, the more it seems like she might actually want to turn things around. I mean, that doesn't mean she gets a free pass though, so judges do have to balance second chances with protecting the public. And that's not easy when someone keeps tripping over the same line. I mean, I'm kind of torn, honestly. What do you guys think? Does she deserve one more shot? Or should they just lock her up and move on?
Good morning. Good morning. Ms. Abrams, so where are we on this case?
So Judge, Mr. Munoz has done a wonderful job coordinating.
And
with
I
the
smile at that because I knew you were going to say that. He always
He always does, right? I'm coordinating with the PICU unit, and I made a couple of phone calls to Cross Point, and they have accepted, approved, ready to go with Miss Morgan if the court allows. She has been approved for housing with them. They have agreed to ensure that she is on her medications, and in conjunction with the Center for Healthcare Services. I would ask that we put her on the mental health unit to be supervised with probation, and so forth. She was not eligible for Esperanza Court. She was not eligible for drug court. And I think at this point, this is the best place for her.
All right, state.
Judge, my understanding is that she was accepted into Esperanza Court. I think this may be the next best option that we have available.
So are you all withdrawing the motion and altering amending conditions?
Yes, Judge.
All right.
No,
So is this what you want?
Yes, ma'am, I wanted you to do better, Your Honor, and be a productive member of society. I wanted to say to you, I owe you an apology. I was angry. July 16th was a hard day for me. I have been through a lot of trauma in my life, but I know I don't want to die in prison or go back to the prison. I want to do the best I can to be successful in life. I still have children. I have a 13-year-old, 24-year-old, 27-year-old grandchildren. And I owe you an apology for getting angry and saying I was angry, and I've been wanting to take anger management, and I'm going to take anger management and comply with all orders of probation department and the orders that you've written.
All right, well, apology accepted. And this is what people don't understand, and it's a hard thing to do. And, you know, I'm constantly growing. Nobody's perfect. Everybody is constantly growing. And I will tell you what I've learned to do, and I have to constantly remind myself to do it. If I see an email and I'm upset by the email, I don't respond to it right away. I'll respond to it the next day. And so that's what you should probably practice, responding the next day, because then you can perhaps take a step back and look at things objectively. That's my 2 cents.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a
Well,
really good tip.
actually, not my 2 cents. That's at least $1.
That's a really good tip. Yeah.
It's hard to do, but if you do it, you'll find out that it's better for you. Because once you said something, you can't take it back. And there's never been a regret, I don't believe, where you regret that you didn't send an email right away, you know? All right, so I'll do the referral to Crosspoint. I'll agree with that. We're alternate man conditions. If you'll file the motion to withdraw.
Yes, Judge.
So we'll alternate man conditions to include Crosspoint, anger management, referral for Center for Healthcare Services,
And mental health unit.
and mental health unit.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so in this court, people will say that probation is difficult, but I put conditions in place because I'm hoping those conditions that I put in place are something that will help you be successful. So in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. Your attorney will tell you this. If you have an issue, let probation know. If you think you're going to use, let probation know. I normally don't revoke people for seeking out help from probation. Like, I'm going to use probation, help me. Because we're here to hopefully make you a success.
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else? All right. Good luck to you.
Alright, I don't know what you guys think, but this felt like the court was bending over backwards for someone who wasn't even trying. I mean, she's already blown probation, has a full-on attitude, and somehow still expects a free pass. I mean, Judge Boyd was super patient, but honestly, I think it's time to stop playing nice with defendants like this. I mean, you can't keep showing up to court with excuses and expect sympathy every single time. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it's heartless. It's more about accountability, though. The system doesn't owe you softness just because you act confused in court. And let's be real, if she keeps this act up, she's gonna end up right back in that courtroom again facing prison time. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Do you think the court was too soft? Or did this woman finally get her wake-up call? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I post daily, guys, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again, guys, and take care.